Welcome everybody. Today we're gonna have some fun with some tech stuff that I think you're really gonna like. You see this right here, all of this open area, that third of the frame, I'm going to put something in it. But first I wanna let you know what I do is I just rock out. I just rock out here in my studio and I just do things. Like for example, there's my whiteboard, there's my little back end system I got going on. But I'm gonna cut the music because I got something exciting for you today. All of my group members, check this out. I got a little tech thing going on. Bam! What is this? This is my desk, which is awesome because what that means is I can better teach you guys the world of marketing, the world of communication, how to get in touch with people, how to tell them the things you want. First lesson I want you guys to understand right now. Marketing is the right message, right? Right message. What are you saying to your person? To the right person. What person do you say it to? And then the third most important part is the right time. Okay? If you have the right message to the right person, but it's not the right time, you're not going to convert. And when I say convert, I mean sell your product, sell your conversion, sell your next step in your sales journey, okay? Right message, right person, right time. If it's the right time and the right person, but it's not the right message, you're not going to convert. You have to have all three of these to make it work. That is the literal #1 game of marketing. And what I really want you guys to understand by the end of this video ultimately is going to be this. Depending on what you're selling, the sales process may take longer or it may be shorter, okay? That's the name of the game. If you're selling a $5 digital product, the sales process isn't quite as long. Maybe, they come in cold here and maybe they warm up right here and buy right here, okay? Whereas if you are selling a $3,000 coaching package, they come in here, cold over here, warm right here, and then they buy down there. It's the matter of how much time this is. A $3,000 price point, this might be 1 month before you can warm them up. What are you saying to them every day? What is the message, based on what we just talked about, in that period? And then from warm to hot, it might be 2 weeks. But the name of the game is having your conversion flow smooth out so you don't have to spend a ton of time working on your cold outreach. All right, everybody that gets into this game, the digital marketing game, they think, oh, well, all I got to do is, just send 100 DMs a day. Forget the DMs. What we want to do is work on our systems. And that is the most important part. And that's what I try to teach anybody who will listen. I run my own agency. I've got a million things going on inside of my marketing agency. These videos, this training, these ideas, these thoughts, they're just the things I wish that I had known when I was first starting out in the business. So to hammer this point home without having to go into a super long video, also, if you're watching right now, let me know if you like this. Let me know if you enjoy this kind of stuff because I enjoy doing it whenever I can get the time. So I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, the funnel process, right? What is this? This is the top. This is when people enter your world. It's a very, every direction. You got moms, you got dads, you got kids, you got all of your audience members are coming in here, even remotely kind of your audience. This is the top of funnel message that you deliver to cold audience, cold traffic, okay? Your lead magnets, your landing pages, things like that. How are you attracting people into your world and what are you saying to them at the top? Okay, this is when they get to know you. I've said this a million times. I like laying this out because this is marketing, okay? When you get past this step, say you get a 100 people in here. Get a little stick figure there. 100 people coming into your world, all right? How many of those 100 opt in to your lead magnet? How many of those people opt in to your community? How many of those people opt in to visit your Etsy store, your next page, okay? That is now the middle. of the funnel. And I'm going to tie this into what I said a moment ago, so just stick with me here. What is your middle of funnel message? Let's say you're running ads to get these people in here, okay? Or you're doing DM outreach, or you're doing posting and hoping to go viral. What are you saying here to the top? And what are you saying to them once they move to the next step in the middle? And that's why my agency is called Congruent Creations, because you have to have your message congruent from the top, from the ad, into the top, into the middle, all the way down to, you guessed it, the bottom. And notice how they're getting smaller as we go down, right? They get smaller because not everybody from the 100 is going to end up here at the bottom where they, you guessed it, I wish I had a green marker, pay you money. But the difference is, and what I was talking about a moment ago, how this applies to what I said, the straight line that went this way, how this goes this way is depending on your price point. This could be 1 day. Actually, this could be 1 hour from when they see your top of funnel message. It could be 1 day, week, 1 month. It could be 1 year. If you have, let's say you sell a really high-end housing package for siding, for example. Somebody comes into the world, right message, right person, right time. The person that you're going after is homeowners. That's your top of funnel, right? But a homeowner is going to be looking for a while sometimes. For example, I need my siding done, right? I'm the right person. You can give me the right message, but I don't need it done yet because I don't have the money. Okay, so if you come in and get an ad for somebody in siding, it's a $50,000 siding package. You need to have this part of the funnel dialed in because this could take 1 year, but you made $50,000. So do you understand? Let me know in the comments. Do you understand that 1 year for 50 grand makes this, it essentially makes this part of the funnel longer. The top is pretty familiar, pretty similar always. This is not to scale. The bottom is pretty similar all the time, but the middle is what can get longer as we extrapolate the process. But again, if you're selling a freaking lead magnet for free, it should be 1 minute. They go from the top to the bottom. If you're selling a lead magnet for $5, maybe it's 10 minutes. Well, they do a little bit of looking into you. If you're selling a program, a course for $300, maybe it's 1 day, 1 week. Okay, and what you're saying, and the middle is the most important part. This is what everybody skips. It's step 1, step 2, step 3, all the way down. You see how passionate I am about this stuff? I know only a handful of you guys are actually watching this, but those of you who are, if you stick with me and this, whenever I get a chance, and you engage and give me reason to actually say things in here, to actually come in and be active, trust me, you're going to actually love what I have to say. That's another one. I'm not going to go to that one. But the point of the matter is, let me know if you like this stuff, the writing on the desk, the stuff popping up, my behind the scenes thing. I'm currently in North Carolina right now. This is my studio that I built a few years ago. And I want to help you guys as much as I'm able to. So let me know in the comments if you watched this far. Seriously, awesome that you guys made it this far, because that means you're paying attention. That's it. I'm out of here. Holy cow, 9 minutes. If you're not on my email list, also let me know in the comments. I will get you on it, and you can keep an eye on the things I'm putting out. I still don't have anything to sell you guys, which is good for you. I don't have anything to sell you. I just have information that I would like to get from me to you, and ultimately it's the information I wish I knew when I was in your shoes. That's it. I'm out of here. See you later. Bye.